Have you ever had a HydraFacial before? You will probably remember if you have, a HydraFacial is a very wet facial. You need to go to a spa or an aesthetic clinic to get it done, and then the professional will use a little wand on you. It's very wet, as the name sort of implies, and what it's doing is really deep cleaning your face, and really kind of, getting everything clean. And then it's also exfoliating. So HydraFacial uses a chemical exfoliant, and that is different than a manual. So a manual exfoliant, think of like things like jojoba beads, etc. Anything that physically feels like it's kind of exfoliating your skin. I prefer chemical exfoliants. I don't like manual exfoliants at all. Chemical exfoliants are things like AHAs, BHAs, and PHAs. So alpha hydroxy acids, beta hydroxy acids, and those go in, and they're much gentler. They don't cause any micro tears in the skin, and they do a really good job at keeping everything clean and affecting the look of like fine lines, pigment, etc. So when we're looking at things like, age management, acne, pigmentation, melasma, all of those things do really, really well with different types of chemical exfoliants. So generally, a hydrofacial is going to run you around, depending on your area, about $220 to $350. Woo. Um, my alpha ret was just trying to make itself known there. So that's going to cost you quite a bit of money. And the thing so when I first opened my clinic, I didn't invest in a hydrofacial machine. I went with a dermal infusion because a dermal infusion is a little bit different. I won't go into all the details because that's not what we're here for. But a dermal infusion actually does use the chemical exfoliant of a hydrofacial and also has a little tiny bit of manual exfoliant, just so you're getting a deeper exfoliation in there. Now, a dermal infusion, if you continue to go for those, you're going to notice a difference in your skin over about 6 months. A hydrofacial is really great for something like a wedding or an event, and then your skin goes back to normal. So what's happening again in this hydrofacial is your skin is getting plumped up because of the hyaluronic acid that is normally the serums have hyaluronic acid in them. And so as they're kind of going over your skin with this wand, it's roughing your skin up a little bit. It's adding, that kind of plumpness. And so your skin's going to look great for 2 to 3 days. But is it helping your skin health in the long run? No, it's not. And even the dermal infusion, I ended up selling my dermal infusion machine, which cost more than my car, by the way, a couple of years ago, because I just have much better success with the in salons in clinic services like the peel that we do. So the other thing though is that, when we look at how are we making a difference with our skin, we want to be doing things at home. So if you go in for in-clinic treatments, that's going to be about 20% of what makes your skin look amazing. And then what you're doing at home is that 80%. So today I want to tell you how to experience the same results that you're going to get from a hydrofacial at home. So my 3 favorite products for this, and they're all Skinbetter, is the Skinbetter Alpha Ret Exfoliating Peel Pad. So this has lactic, salicylic. Lactic is an AHA, salicylic is a BHA. It has glycolic, which is another AHA, and it also has retinol. So it's going to make your skin feel absolutely amazing. Like if you have an event, I would do this 1 to 2 days before, and you can use these 2 to 3 times a week. And I would do that, like I would prep for that event, and I would make sure that the day that I was going to be, getting photos taken for something, that I use this the night before or 2 nights before. So you're going to wash your face. You're going to go ahead and do this. You're going to leave that sitting there for about 5 minutes, let it dry. And yes, then you are going to add your Alpha Ret Overnight Cream. So they have similar actions and mechanisms, but the great part about Alpha Ret is that it doesn't give you the same kind of irritation that normal retinols do. Because of the patented technology and because they're using lactic and glycolic in with the retinol, everything's going in deeper without the retinol ugly. So you're not going to, have this and then go, oh my goodness, I'm flaking everywhere like you would when you use a strong tretinoin. So you're going to put this on after. You're going to leave that for about 5 minutes. And then, oh my gosh, I love this so much. So if you have dry skin, this is the Trio Luxe. Now I have to admit, I did not love Trio. Okay. I have really dry skin. I'm up in Canada. Everything is dry. And this is like La Mer, but when you wake up in the morning, this is still there and it's still plumping your skin. I have never tried a moisturizer that I love more than this one for dry skin. So if you have dry skin, this is what you're going to want to use. You're going to want to use the Trio Luxe, and your skin is going to feel like butter. Now, if you have oilier skin, or, kind of thicker skin, then you can just use regular Trio. But if you use these two and then a moisturizer, the next day your face is going to have a very similar appearance to a HydraFacial. So you're going to, you can buy all of these products for about the cost of one HydraFacial, depending on the size. So that is my big suggestion. And what I would love to put forth to you is to do this for a month. So your regimen is going to be, we'll talk about your morning regimen, but your night regimen in another video. Your night regimen is going to be, you're going to cleanse, and then you're going to, 3 times a week, you're going to use your pad, you're going to use Alpha Ret, and then you're going to use Trio or Trio Luxe, and do that for 4 weeks. And come back and show me your before and after. I have a few before and afters that I'm going to put up on the screen now, because I've had clients coming in, and normally what I'll do is after we get their skin to where we want it to be or close, then I will send them home with this regimen, and it's a game changer. It's amazing. So yes, I am talking about a HydraFacial that will end up costing you, now I have to do this math, will end up costing you a tenth of actual HydraFacials, and it is improving your skin. So you're going to see things like fine lines, glycation, pigment. All of those things are going to improve over the next 4 to 8 weeks with this regimen. If you don't love it, come back and tell me, and I will set you up with something else. But I believe that you're going to love this as much as I do. I have never seen the kind of results that we're seeing with this, with using these 3 products. They're just absolutely amazing. So let's do the Alpha Ret challenge over the next 4 to 6 weeks, and let's all meet back here. We'll do a live, and we will talk about the results and how we can continue seeing those results and how to make them even better. And don't forget to check out this video where we talk about antioxidants and what you need to be using in your daytime regimen.